Hear this, right?
This everybody. This is the sound of our Hello, Terry. Can you explain this a little bit?
Oh, yeah.
I can't really hear you because of that, but I just...
When it's off, how about?
So, Terry, how did you work this all together?
I guess there's a lot of time just playing with this, with cans. You know, kind of.
Well, I can see that. There's a lot of cans over here and over there.
Yeah, you know, all of my work, a lot of my work, I should say, I use cans.
That's
Yeah,
amazing.
here, let me show you something. So, you take a look at all those folded cans down there,
Yeah.
and then you look at all this stuff up here. This is weight. This is, and then this is all architecture. All these tubes go down into these cans, these vessels.
They do?
Mm-hmm. And then they make. I have all those tubes filled with ink, and so these are the prints that I make from these machines. So this is a printing press. It's a time-based printing press. So you know your printer at home takes like 30 seconds to make a print.
Yeah.
This takes 4 days.
Oh my.
This is a slow, inefficient process.
Yeah, well
You know what
that's...
inefficient means?
Not yet.
Yeah,
No.
inefficient means. What's a good? Yeah.
It doesn't make it fast and quick.
It's not fast and quick. It's about slowness.
Yeah.
And there's another printing press back there.
Yeah, I see it.
So how does it work? How do you make prints from
So all this weight,
this apparatus?
this pressure, all these tubes go down into those vessels. But then each time I make a print, I set it up, print it, takes 4 days. Then I take the whole thing apart and take the print.
Is this making a print now? I see there's paper in here.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so here's an example of one of the prints from this particular press.
Nice. So these are prints from that one,
Mm-hmm.
and the others are from that one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And here, let me show you some I made in the space.
What?
I made here. Like a lot of these I made in my home or different spaces, different like different galleries or whatever. But the ones I made here, right here.
This one is making one right now.
Yep. Yeah, and then here's an example of, I made some messy ones here.
Yeah, looks like it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So lots.
These both came from the same,
Yep.
so how did they come out?
So these are different shapes down at the bottom, but you can see that these are the circles. But if you look here, these are the ones I used.
Oh, you changed them.
Mm-hmm.
So you change them every once in a while to make different paintings?
Prints.
Prints.
Yeah. Very different prints and paintings. Prints, you make multiples. Paintings, you make one. Painter works in a painting studio.
Oh.
Printer works in a print shop. Lots of other people around, you know. The
Yeah.
shared space.
I see that.
Yeah. And these are,
So how do you make more than one? You have to take the paper out somehow and then put another one
I
in?
take the whole thing down.
So how do you get it so that it's exactly the same configuration on the bottom?
I changed it every time. Like this one's pretty loose, but I just kind of eyeball it. Put it down. And then in some cases, then I'll just like play and like.
That is
probably-
pretty cool. It just looks like little stones going from one place and then they just keep going and then they just keep going and then they
Yeah.
stop.
Yeah, you know, I think that's it. I think that's what's going on. Yeah, so all these inks are made out of found materials also. So this is walnut ink back here, and then there's some copper, and there's
Wow,
turmeric,
real copper.
there's dirt from various places. Sometimes I mix all those up. This is,
Amazing.
oh, thanks, man.
When you use materials like that for inks, how do you know what the archival aspects of, you know,
Yeah, it's more.
how will they last?
Well, I figured out how to make
Hey
particularly
Terry,
things that are oxidizing. I figured out ways to make it so.
hey Terry, are these used for other printers?
Yeah. Eventually they will, but you know, I kind of stopped at this stage. I like to also how they look just like this.
They,
You know?
they do look pretty good.
So, forgot what you just said. But, oh yeah, archival, but I've also been removing all, as best I can, acids and that, and then also, I also embrace the change, you know, like the metals, particularly like the blues, the coppers, like they'll go bluer, greener with the light. So right away, it might not look a certain way, but a few days later.
Oh,
But I also like that idea.
what's all
I'm
this?
also
From the standpoint of someone who likes it.
What's all this?
They probably want to see it.
More printer stuff. More of them that came out badly, probably.
Yeah, I pretty much always spray.
What are these?
Those are smushed cans that I've been adding color to.
They look pretty cool too. They have different shapes.
Yeah.
Circles,
Made by people
Looks
stepping
like
on them. and
triangles,
Right, someone was pounding nails
Poking,
into that one. It was like-
poking,
squishing them. Yeah, that was me.
and
Folding them.
Yeah, he'd like to be your apprentice. I think.
Yeah, you're out in Schuylerville?
He was in Scotland. Yeah.
Okay.
I was in Schenectady.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I live in around. Well, I spend half the time in around.
Yeah, I read the thing online.
Oh, okay,
You
cool.
work in the Midwest, I forget which state.
Yeah.
But you have a house in Roundup. Which
Yeah.
Is cool.
Yeah.
It's like halfway from Schenectady.
Yeah.
I go exit 11. That's where I
Yeah.
connect all the time.
Round Lake is pretty.
more of them that are bad.
I love it. I mean, it's
These ones are frames of the prints.
Yeah, nice little houses, very close together.
yeah.
Here's some more cans.
Yeah, you have to kind of be okay with all that stuff. You
Over
have to
here.
know each other and know
I don't know.
Do your wife an artist too?
Pretty good.
We met in art school, but she started a school, a preschool, but it's on pause because we have a
I
15-month-old.
am taking pictures of some of them. This is really cool.
Which I
A very cool art gallery with very cool sounds. Wow.
15 years ago, so I kind of put it on pause.
Hey Terry, what's this?
Yep.
These look like guitars.
And then experimenting with sound. It's kind of like communicating with my daughter.
This is an instrument too.
Yes, yeah. Here, I'll show you
A
that.
one-string instrument.
Yeah. Here, I'll give you a little concert.
Another little concert.
So, yes, I'm a printmaker by training.
Terry, is it okay if I'm making a video right now? Because I pretty much am.
Sure. Sounds good to me. So, I call these benders, but this is a little pickup that I made of a nail and some copper, a magnet. This is an old printing plate, so it's zinc, but
Think you could play for Elise on that?
who's that?
I said, you know that?
For Elise from Beethoven.
Oh yeah.
Do, 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 do.
Oh yeah.
Do.
Yeah.
Dun, dun, dun.
Oh yeah. I cannot, unfortunately. I'm not that good.
Well, you are a little good.
That's that.
Wow. Pretty neat.
And see, also, I'm making these. Also, these are cigar box guitars. So, they're,
Wait, those are real guitars. My dad has a real guitar at home.
yeah, you play?
Yeah.
Cool.
This is like a ukulele kind of.
Yeah, so this would be considered, the tuning is like a baritone ukulele. But it's just the bottom strings of a guitar. It's not a tune. The top string. Wanna try it?
Very neat. Very neat.
Dad's gonna try.
It needs to be tuned up, but yeah. But yeah,
Very
so
cool.
this is just wood I collected from my father, and but another hand wound pickup. But
Could I try?
Sure. Sounds cool.
Fun.
Yeah. But yeah. It's just sitting here sometimes. Just if I'm not playing it, then I got my tuner here. I'll eventually do it today. But yeah.
It's pretty cool.
Thanks. And I use like printmaking processes also to, this is etched steel, and this is just one of my printing plates. And then all the wood's really pretty much found, but another one of my tin cans. And there's a button here to activate. I have a pickup mounted inside of the tin can. So, yeah. This one I gotta work on some of the intonation up top, but it's almost there. Yeah.
Just the flex maybe?
Or the bridge, actually. Just the top
okay.
2 strings have to, typically it'll look something like that. Actually, it'll be more of an angle. And sometimes it always changes. What kind of guitar do you have?
I have a Gilk
Oh.
steel string. I
Sweet.
have an old Gibson SG, which I
Sweet.
haven't even had out of the box in years. But
Oh, sweet.
yeah,
Yeah, I have. That's a Gibson knob. But I don't know if the SG uses that. Maybe a Les Paul knob, but I have a Firebird, and they use those knobs. I got a Firebird.
I don't know what that is. I'm really kind of far away from all that stuff.
Oh yeah. Well, I was too.
Yeah.
I was too. But I think 2 years ago I got a new guitar, and then.
Terry, can I ask you a question?
Please.
Please. Could I use one of those?
Oh sure. Sure.
No.
We'll leave it on the table though.
Some instruments I like to try out.
Yeah. So it might. So you. Let's see. It's gonna take a minute for this guy to catch up.
So you know what this does? It shortens or lengthens the strings to get different notes.